121 EMR Remo on JHI Trading Compound. Join our loyalty card program. Enter for a chance to win our monthly grand prize. We are open Monday to Friday 8 to 8, Saturday 7 to 8, and Sunday 7 to 3.
Whether it's 1, 2,
or a truckload of tires,
we've got the perfect tire for every application, ensuring you're ready for any road ahead.
Passenger SUV 4x4. Heavy or light truck, you name it, we've got the tire that suits your ride perfectly.
From forklifts to industrial giants, construction, vehicles, and agricultural workhorses.
we've got the right tire for every job you tackle. Brandtech, your one-stop solution for all your tire needs.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Legends Design promoted their business live with I.A.N on the I.A.N network.
This is I.A.N at Legends.
And it was a 100% success. You can do a live just like that. Imagine your business reaching millions through a powerful live broadcast with Ian Allen himself.
If you want to do a live like this, you just get on board.
Don't wait. Contact us today and book your live now.
TriCare Medical Center is now open at Extra Plaza South Park, and we're changing the way you experience healthcare.
No more long waits, no more running around.
GP clinics every day from 6 a.m. to midnight.
Full specialist services.
X-rays.
Ultrasounds. And the most affordable, accredited medical lab.
All in one place. Fast, modern, accessible. TriCare Medical Center, Extra Plaza, South Park, now open.
Taj Diamond is redefining luxury living in Georgetown, Guyana. This upscale community is rapidly emerging as the country's next crown jewel, located in one of the region's fastest-growing and most sought-after destinations. Perfectly positioned along the New Heroes Highway and the newly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj Diamond offers the ideal combination of convenience, connectivity, and prestige. And now, the vision is becoming reality. Construction is underway and progressing exceptionally well. From foundation to finish, every detail reflects superior craftsmanship, modern design, and exceptional quality, delivering unmatched value. Choose from stunning 3-story residences starting at just $499,000. Select from spacious 3, 4, and 5-bedroom homes offering up to 2,350 square feet of beautifully designed living space. Each residence features premium finishes, chef-inspired kitchens, elegant contemporary bathrooms, and private 2-car garages. Enjoy flexible payment plans, up to 50% in-house financing up to 10 years, and an optional leaseback income program designed to help maximize your returns. Developed by an internationally experienced team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of expertise and over 6,000 homes completed worldwide. Now is the perfect time to secure your place in this exceptional community before completion. To explore all developments, visit us today.
Parents, listen up! Your next grocery run could be the chance for you to win big with Facade the Food King and Bright Ideas. Win your share of $75,000 in book grants. That's 75 lucky winners taking home $1,000 each to help with books, stationery, and back-to-school expenses. Every 300 or more spent at any Facade the Food King supermarket or Bright Ideas location, you'll receive an entry form. Complete it and drop it in the entry box provided in store. Promotion ends August 19th and is NLCB approved. 15 winners chosen every Saturday starting July 25th. Shop, enter, win weekly with Facade the Food King and Bright Ideas, making back to school easier for every family.
Quality value, that's our way. The real Versace, we're here to stay. The Food King Versace.
Clive Allen Funeral Services, the first and only full-service funeral home and licensed crematorium in Sangre Grande. Independently owned and operated by Clive and Trisha Allen, with no affiliation to any other funeral home. Affordable packages start at $6,000. Call 668-0896.
Legends Design promoted their business live with Ian Allen on the I.A.N network.
This is I.A.N at Legends.
And it was a 100% success. you can do a live just like that. Imagine your business reaching millions through a powerful live broadcast with I.A.N himself.
If you want to do a live like this, you just get on board.
Don't wait. Contact us today and book your live now.
Energy, rise to the occasion.
Imagine life at Taj Dream Ogle, the ultimate standard in luxury living and architectural mastery in Guyana. Perfectly positioned just minutes from the Ogle Corridor, Ogle International Airport, Movie Town Mall, Gift Land Mall, ExxonMobil's new headquarters, and central Georgetown. This condominium development is thoughtfully designed to create a vibrant lifestyle community featuring elegant residences, cafes, restaurants, boutiques, wellness spaces, and a lively central square. Inspired by Europe's renowned urban villages, each residence features expansive 10-foot ceilings, bright open concept layouts, gourmet kitchens with stunning Carrara marble countertops, sophisticated bathrooms, secure indoor parking with 1 to 2 reserved spaces per unit, and premium finish throughout. Energy-efficient systems ensure modern, sustainable living without compromising comfort or style. Beautifully designed 1, 2, and 3-bedroom residences starting at just US $243,000. For Guyanese nationals, an exclusive pre-launch incentive offers an incredible US $100,000 off. Today, you can see where Taj Dream Ogle begins. Tomorrow, you'll witness the magnificence it becomes. To explore all developments, visit us today.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Mayaro is calling your name. Only one pre-development lot left for just $35,000. Perfectly located. Just 5 minutes from Mayaro Junction and only 4 minutes from the beach. First come, first served. Don't miss this offer. Call now before it's gone.
To our dedicated audience and millions worldwide, with just $5 you can support our operations and be part of the important work that we do every day. Contribute while you're watching. It's fast and easy. Send your support via PayPal to oneian.allen@gmail.com or to our First Citizens account. For our international supporters, Swift code provided for smooth, secure transfers. Thank you for standing with us.
Flamboyant Cuisine is opening 2 exciting locations next to Medford Gas Station Chagonas and opposite Point Pleasant Park, Cunupia. Enjoy delicious roti, barbecue with sides, Indian and Creole dishes, burgers, pasta, and more. Breakfast from 5:45 a.m. at all 4 locations. More flamboyant, more flavor.
From your baby's first milestones to your child's growing years, through teenage years, and every stage of adult life, Vitibiotics Vitamins is here for you. With Well Baby, Well Kid, Well Teen, Well Woman, and Well Men, there's tailored nutritional support for the whole family.
Parents, listen up! Your next grocery run could be the chance for you to win big with Facade the Food King and Bright Ideas. Win your share of $75,000 in book grants. That's 75 lucky winners taking home $1,000 each to help with books, stationery, and back-to-school expenses. Every 300 or more spent at any Facade the Food King supermarket or Bright Ideas location, you'll receive an entry form. Complete it and drop it in the entry box provided in store. Promotion ends August 19th and is NLCB approved. 15 winners chosen every Saturday starting July 25th. Shop, enter, win weekly. with Facade the Food King and Bright Ideas, making back to school easier for every family.
Quality value, that's our way. The real Versace, we're here to stay. The Food King Versace.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like mom knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like mom knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like mom knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like mom knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very exciting show today with respect to all the news from over the weekend, all the things that happened. Hey, I did a very interesting interview today. You can recall they had a miracle at Sea West 6 Cement. The trawler burned down in the ocean. They had to go on a dinghy and then they spent 8 days out there. Everybody just ran it normal. But I heard from one of the guys who went through that for 8 days. Boy, if you hear that story is like, it really, listen to me, miracles do happen. You need to hear this like a movie. I spoke to him today and I think that I just wanted to bring it to crowd because I think it's something very, very positive. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 36 years ago today, where were you 36 years ago? Where were you 36 years ago? I can recall this exact moment. I was in Port of Spain, this exact moment. I just gotten a job in a lab in Port of Spain. And it was a Friday. I can never forget it. But I didn't see any bullet. I didn't hear no bullets. And in fact, I left Port of Spain. I went way down walking to then Riverside Plaza to get a car. A friend of mine's, and she and I walked. But she, we went to church Friday, and after, because she's from Shogunas also, so we took a taxi together and come down here. But nevertheless, 36 years ago, and here now, nothing in my life going on, nothing, just a little job, one little old pants, a normal little black shoes, a little washout shirt, working in town normal. Just now started as a little trainee, and 36 years ago, my grandparents, so many people were alive 36 years ago. Look back at it 36 years ago and ask yourself, look how life is, 36 years ago. 36 years ago today, Trinidad and Tobago faced one of the darkest chapters in its nation's history on Friday, July the 27th. Over the course of 6 days, the Jamaat al-Muslim, led by Yassin Abu Bakr, held hostage, including the then Prime Minister A.N. Robinson and other parliamentarians at the Red House. Robinson at the Red House and at headquarters of the state-owned national television broadcaster, Trinidad and Tobago, that's TTT. Remember that? Abu Bakr later appeared on television and announced that the government had been taken into custody and he was negotiating with the army. On August the 1st, the insurgents surrendered. They were charged with treason but were ordered to release after the court validated an amnesty granted to them by the then president, Nur Mohammed Hassan Ali. Yeah, very, 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 very interesting. But you're going to see more on the news because 7 o'clock news tonight, they did an amazing job. They did an amazing job. I think the entire news team did an amazing job with respect to putting it together, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let you know that the murder toll is now 222 murders recorded for the year thus far. 22 females were among the victims. Yes, so it's 222 for this year. And 22 out of that, out of the 222, 22, they are females. And a homeless man was found strangled during a massive warehouse break-in. Police are investigating the murder of a homeless man whose body was discovered during the investigation into a warehouse break-in at Massey Stores in Woodbrook. The deceased has been identified as Peter Simongal, who was known to have been living in an abandoned compound behind the warehouse. Police said shortly before 3 a.m. on Monday, July 27, 2026, Allied security officers responded after receiving a report that several men had broken into a massive warehouse on French Street. A search of abandoned property nearby led officers to Simongal's body beneath a makeshift wooden structure. His hands and feet were tied. I wonder if they're the same guys that did that, boy. That is very, very interesting. So we don't know if, they had a break-in at Massey, and while the police were investigating, they found Peter Simongal, a homeless man, and they're so sad. I don't know if he has any relatives or anybody. Please get in contact with me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in other news, a Valencia gun attack leave 26-year-old dead in a hail of bullets on Sunday. A 26-year-old man was shot and killed in a brazen attack outside a Valencia home on Sunday night after gunmen traveling in a white Nissan Tiida opened fire before speeding away. That is the Leon Lafon of San Pedro Extension, Valencia. According to police, at about 7:50 p.m. on Sunday, July 26, a white Nissan Tiida was traveling north along Palm Road when several loud explosions were heard coming from the vehicle. When officers arrived at the house, number 1932 Palm Road, they found Lafon lying motionless in the yard with gunshot wounds to his chest and head. He was later pronounced dead by District Medical Officer. Investigators from Homicide Region 2 and Special Evidence Recovery Unit processed the scene where several 9mm and 5.56 spent shells were recovered, which suggested at least 2 assailants were involved. And speaking about guns, right on Rupsing Road, right after the Red Bridge, ladies and gentlemen, I think it was yesterday morning, a bag with a gun and a quantity of cash, I believe 2 firearms was found. The 2 guys that found it ended up calling the police. The bag had a lot of money in it, and I believe an ex-trail from Shogunas police picked it up. I believe it's Shogunas police picked it up. So that happened in Rupsing Road, right around by the Red Bridge there. It was found on the side of the road, a firearm with a bag with money. Yeah, I spoke to the persons. They called the police, and that's it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a wanted penal man killed during police confrontation in a Rima. A 46-year-old penal man was wanted in who's wanted in police connection with serious crimes, was shot and killed during an anti-crime operation at a house in Arima on Thursday. The deceased has been identified as Anthony Cornwall, also known as Nomo. Anthony Cornwall, also known as Nomo. Police said intelligence-led exercise was conducted by officers from several units, including the Home Invasion Team, Southern Division Task Force, Southwestern Division Gang Unit, Southern Division Road Enforcement Task Force, and Laramine Police Post. The operation was launched to tackle offences including firearm-related crimes, robberies, narcotics offences, and a series of home invasion. Police said officers arrived at a house in Punnett Avenue, Pinto Road, Arima, shortly before 11 p.m., surrounded the premises. Officers announced their presence before entering the building. According to police, a woman inside the apartment opened the door and ran upstairs after seeing the officers. Police said when they entered the apartment, Cornwall allegedly confronted them and pointed a firearm in their direction. Officers said they believed their lives and the lives of their colleagues were in immediate danger and responded by discharging their service revolver. That is how Cornwall was shot. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, you will hear about the search for missing Venezuelan woman after Peroc tragedy.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Stay tuned for our 7 p.m. news.
Makoya, discover the all-new India in Style Expo, the exciting new chapter following Incredible India Expo, open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. opposite the Center of Excellence. Shop beautiful bridal and temple wear, jewelry, footwear, home furnishings, decor, puja items, and much more. Try some of the delicious items at Zyka Restaurant and enjoy refreshing drinks from AK Juice Center. India in Style Expo, a complete Indian shopping and lifestyle experience.
Fab India Expo in Chaguanas is open every day from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Fresh containers have arrived with brand new stocks. Exciting new merchants have joined us, bringing a huge variety of products at unbeatable bargains. Indulge in spa services, soothing chumpy massages, and taste authentic Indian cuisine. Fab India Expo, endless variety, endless value.
Do you have a business that you want people to know about? Imagine placing your brand in front of an audience that's already engaged and locked in. With over 154 million views monthly across YouTube and Facebook, and over 5 million views daily on both platforms, based on official analytics. Now we're bringing that same audience to I.A.N News. If they've seen your products on the I.A.N Show, imagine the impact when they see them on the news. Reserve your spot in the news and book your monthly packages now.
Whether it's 1, 2,
or a truckload of tires,
we've got the perfect tire for every application, ensuring you're ready for any road ahead. Passenger SUV 4x4, heavy or light truck, you name it, we've got the tire that suits your ride perfectly.
From forklifts to industrial giants, construction vehicles, and agricultural workhorses,
we've got the right tire for every job you tackle. Brandtech, your one-stop solution for all your tire needs.
Flamboyant Cuisine is opening 2 exciting locations next to Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas, and opposite Point Pleasant Park, Canupia. Enjoy delicious roti, barbecue with sides, Indian and Creole dishes, burgers, pasta, and more. Breakfast from 5:45 a.m. at all 4 locations. More flamboyant, more flavor.
Taj Diamond is redefining luxury living in Georgetown, Guyana. This upscale community is rapidly emerging as the country's next crown jewel, located in one of the region's fastest-growing and most sought-after destinations. Perfectly positioned along the New Heroes Highway and the newly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj Diamond offers the ideal combination of convenience, connectivity, and prestige. And now, the vision is becoming reality. Construction is underway and progressing exceptionally well. From foundation to finish, every detail reflects superior craftsmanship, modern design, and exceptional quality, delivering unmatched value. Choose from stunning 3-story residences starting at just $499,000. Select from spacious 3, 4, and 5-bedroom homes offering up to 2,350 square feet of beautifully designed living space. Each residence features premium finishes, chef-inspired kitchens, elegant contemporary bathrooms, and private 2-car garages. Enjoy flexible payment plans, up to 50% in-house financing up to 10 years, and an optional leaseback income program designed to help maximize your returns. Developed by an internationally experienced team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of expertise and over 6,000 homes completed worldwide, now is the perfect time to secure your place in this exceptional community before completion. To explore all developments, visit us today.
Every weekday at 7 p.m., the news goes live on the I.A.N network. Watch us on our available providers with more coming soon. Also available on YouTube and Facebook. The news you have been waiting for is now here.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
I thought everybody giving me a bye-bye in the back there, you know. I thought everybody was giving me bye-bye because everybody going like that. So I was like, you know, no, because they're telling me my mic, I mute my mic. Because you have this thing in studio that when you're like something, you come out, you might get on, you might quarrel and whatnot and thing, but your mic have to be off. You understand? And remember, we are looking for, there is a position vacant right now for operators. Am I right, Miss? Ma'am. Operators. Researchers. All right? Researchers. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there's an opening right now for a weather person. Yeah, a weather person. All right, you're going to see it advertising a weather person. I tell you, I'm taking it to another level, a totally different level. And remember, you could follow I.A.N Network on TikTok, I.A.N Network on Instagram, I.A.N Network on Facebook, I.A.N Network on YouTube. The search continues for missing Venezuelan woman after Perogue tragedy. The search is continuing for Venezuelan national Nicole Landieta, who remains missing at sea after Perogue capsized off I.A.N coastline on Saturday morning. We carried this on our news on Saturday, the 7 o'clock news. I.A.N News has confirmed that earlier information suggests that Landieta had safely made it ashore was inaccurate. Sources say the confusion arose due to language barrier between first responders and migrants, as well as the reluctance of some undocumented migrants to come forward out of fear of detention. The vessel reported carrying a load of copper from Venezuela to I.A.N is believed to have capsized shortly after 6 a.m. with 3 Venezuelan nationals on board. One of the occupants, Julio Lopez, died after his body washed ashore in the Caracas on Saturday. The vessel's captain reportedly managed to swim to shore near Constance Beach, Caracas, where he alerted residents before leaving the area. Throughout Saturday night and Sunday morning, members of the Hunter Search and Rescue Team, the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard Defense Force, and Trinidad and Tobago Police Service carried out extensive search operations along the southwest peninsula. However, Landieta has not yet been collocated. The latest tragedy comes only days after migrant Perogue sank off Los Ayres, claiming the lives of Edwin Parra and 5-year-old Brittany Lynette and another person identified as Janet. Also, ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday, as we continue, drug pirogue intercepted during a search for missing Venezuelan migrant. So while they're searching for that woman, the police, the Trinidad Coast Guard operation, launched in response to the latest migrant boating tragedy off the Caracas, resulted in the interception of a pirogue carrying suspected narcotics from Venezuela. In a media release issued on Monday, July the 27, 2026, the Coast Guard confirmed that at approximately 7:27 p.m. on Sunday, July 26, 2026, one of its patrol vessel was conducting searches off Trinidad's south coast for an overturned migrant. That's the girl they were looking for. So they saw a vessel and intercepted a vessel and searched, leading to the discovery of 252 packets of marijuana. Just imagine. So I tell you, not all the time, so look at that. So just imagine they have to pay more, they have to pay attention. So you can imagine if that didn't happen, how many times people bring in drugs from Venezuela into this country. So they have to pay attention. The vessel was intercepted and searched, leading to the discovery of 252 packets of marijuana. The Coast Guard said the pirogue, its cargo and 2 occupants were handed over. I wonder if the occupants they were Trinidadians or Venezuelan nationals. As we continue in other news, an 82-year-old mother dies, daughter injured in Bagatelle house fire. This happened on Sunday. 82-year-old woman died while her daughter was injured after a fire destroyed their Bagatelle home. The deceased has been identified as Kairan Hussein of Alec Terrace, Bagatelle. Her daughter Marsha Hussein, also of the same address. That reminds me of Port of Spain, where these people and them died in that building. The daughter died, the auntie died. I remember I had spoken to the mother, but look, you have a case here in Bagatelle where a daughter, Marsha Hussein, of the same address, sustained injuries. So the mother died and the daughter sustained injuries. I tell you, you have to pay so much attention to having these elderlies at home and whatnot, but the Kairan Hussein of Alec Terrace, she perished in a fire. Her daughter, Marsha Hussein, also of the same address, sustained injuries during the incident. Emergency responders were called to the scene after the house caught fire. Despite rescue effort, Kairan Hussein succumbed during the blaze. That is so sad. Her daughter, Marsha Hussein, was rescued from the burning home. Somebody needs to go down there for me, get some shots. I need to see. If any relative would like to meet with me, you can WhatsApp me on 294-4081. Okay, please. Where are the images? Where are the images? So we had it. It wasn't showing. Why? Come on. Yeah, but that is really sad. That is really sad. We have the video ready? How we slip that? Okay, because we have a clip. We have a clip. Go ahead, send it back, please. Send it back. The latest elderly person to perish in a fire was 70-year-old Bridgenath Hiraman of Lingua Village, Barakpur, who died after suffering severe burns when his home caught on fire shortly after 1:30 on July the 17th. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in other news, a driver charged with fatal penal crash. Pedestrian killed as alleged drunk driver crashes into business. A man has died after he was struck by a car outside a business place in Penal, while the driver has since been charged after allegedly failing to provide a breath sample. Police said at approximately 6:15 Sunday morning, July the 26th, officers responded to a serious road traffic accident along the SS Erin Road near Moses Barbecue and Grill in Penal. An elderly man whose identity has not yet been confirmed was found seriously injured in the roadway after being struck by a Nissan B15 motor car. The driver, Shorin Susano, of 53 of Ramlal Street, Penal, reportedly told police he lost control of the vehicle while driving towards the Penal market. The victim was taken to San Fernando Hospital, where he died at approximately 9:05. While interviewing Sherwin Susano, 53 of Ramlal Trace, officers allegedly detected a strong smell of alcohol. on his breath. Questions, he admitted, when questioned, he admitted consuming alcohol beverages prior to driving. No, man, you can't be drinking and driving. Park up your car, come out. You can't be doing that, you can't be doing that. Police later attempted to administer breathalyzer, but Susano allegedly failed to provide specimen. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, in fact, before we take that break, I had to tell you, because I saw this guy charged, the drunk driver, but just to let you know, jet ski operator in the Tobago case where Angelica Jogi to face manslaughter charge over death of 7-year-old Angelica Jody. More than 3 months after the tragic death of 7-year-old Angelica Jogi at Tobago's popular Pigeon Point Heritage Park, the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, has directed that the jet ski operator be charged with manslaughter. The decision follows months of investigation into the fatal incident, which occurred on April 8, when Angelica was struck by a jet ski while in waters designated for bathing. According to investigators, the child sustained severe injuries after collision and was rushed to emergency medical treatment. Despite efforts to the medical personnel, she later succumbed to the injuries. The accused, a 33-year-old Tobago jet ski operator, was rearrested on Monday, July 27th, after the DPP reviewed the evidence gathered by the police. He is expected to appear before the Tobago Magistrate Court on Tuesday, July 20th, that's tomorrow. The tragedy prompted calls from members of the public and Angelica family and various stakeholders for stricter regulation and enforcement of safety measures. Ladies and gentlemen, so now you know what went on with the jet ski case in Tobago. The man has been charged. We need to know the man's name and get a picture of him. All right, so let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N show will be right back.
Do you have a business that you want people to know about? Imagine placing your brand in front of an audience that's already engaged and locked in. With over 154 million views monthly across YouTube and Facebook, and over 5 million views daily on both platforms, based on official analytics. Now we're bringing that same audience to I.A.N News. If they've seen your products on the Ian Allen Show, imagine the impact when they see them on the news. Reserve your spot in the news and book your monthly packages now.
Do you want to start your own restaurant? Do you have an existing food business and want to upgrade your equipment? Get all you need at world-class commercial and restaurant equipment. Tron commercial stoves, deep fryers, industrial stainless steel sinks, shelving, char broilers and griddles, stainless steel tables, food and fried chicken warmers, extractor fans and ice machines, chillers and freezers, concession and catering equipment. Visit our new showroom on Uriah Butler Highway, Charleville. WhatsApp 308-87664 for location.
WellKid multivitamins are great tasting, supports rapid development, contributes to strong bones, includes vitamins A, C, D, and so much more. Be a super kid. Trust the WellKid range.
I.A.N TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 eyes for more information. Payment plans are available. I.A.N TT, taking eye care into the future.
Big savings and new arrivals at Grade 1 PVC ceiling. PVC panels $25, heat barrier tiles $7, WPC panels $32, and marble sheets $180. Daybay, Tunapuna, Warren Road, Tobago, and our new location at Sangre Grande. Shop today before it's gone.
I.A.N Medical Center is now open at Extra Plaza South Park, and we're changing the way you experience healthcare.
No more long waits, no more running around.
GP clinics every day from 6 a.m. to midnight. Full specialist services.
X-rays, ultrasounds, and the most affordable accredited medical lab.
All in one place. Fast, modern, accessible. I.A.N Medical Center, Extra Plaza, South Park, now open.
Have a 30 or 60-minute television show? Don't let your message go unheard. Whether it's religion, sports, health, food, or human interest, there's never been a better time to get your program on television. Join Trinidad and Tobago's newest TV network, the I.A.N Network. where real content, real matters, and real people connect with audiences every day. Prime airtime is filling fast. Secure your weekly broadcast today and put your brand, ministry, business, or message in front of viewers across the nation. Call now to book your airtime. Share your story. Build your audience. Inspire a nation. The I.A.N. Network. Your platform starts here.
Imagine life at Taj Dream Ogle, the ultimate standard in luxury living and architectural mastery in Guyana. Perfectly positioned just minutes from the Ogle Corridor, Ogle International Airport, Movie Town Mall, Gift Land Mall, ExxonMobil's new headquarters, and central Georgetown. This condominium development is thoughtfully designed to create a vibrant lifestyle community featuring elegant residences, cafes, restaurants, boutiques, wellness spaces, and a lively central square. Inspired by Europe's renowned urban villages, each residence features expansive 10-foot ceilings, bright open concept layouts, gourmet kitchens with stunning Carrara marble countertops, sophisticated bathrooms, secure indoor parking with 1 to 2 reserved spaces per unit, and premium finish throughout. Energy-efficient systems ensure modern, sustainable living without compromising comfort or style. Beautifully designed 1, 2, and 3-bedroom residences starting at just US $243,000. For Guyanese nationals, an exclusive pre-launch incentive offers an incredible US $100,000 off. Today, you can see where Taj Dream Ogle begins. Tomorrow, you'll witness the magnificence it becomes. To explore all developments, visit us today.
Stay tuned for our 7 p.m. news.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Oh, we had a little, I think my mic, something with my mic. Yeah. Yeah, my IFB, yeah, something with it. I tell you these things when you do, listen, when you're live and these things happen. Hey, there are threats. You remember there are threats against the Prime Minister in leak? You remember the audio that was circulating? Sparked national security concerns. A leak audio recording containing statements could be interpreted as death threats against Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar. All right, along the racist remarks and calls for civil unrest has sparked concerns after surfacing on social media. The recording, about 14 minutes and 43 seconds long, is said to capture a conversation between the two women, while authorities have also, ladies and gentlemen, Roger Alexander has strongly rejected allegations that members of the security services were responsible for leaking an audio recording containing disturbing statement directed at the Prime Minister and other senior government officials. Also, the Commissioner orders urgent probe as leak audio raises national security alarm. Commissioner of Police Alistair Guerrero has broken his silence over the circulation of a leak audio recording containing statements directed at Prime Minister Kamla Persad and other senior government officials, ordering an immediate high-level investigation into the matter. In a media release issued on Monday, Commissioner Guerrero said investigation will be led by Assistant Commissioner of Police Andy Tiwari and will focus on determining the authenticity of the recording and whether it constitutes lawfully intercepted communications under the Interception of Communications Act. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Hadid is back at Blue Waters. Hadid received an emotional welcome at Blue Waters. Hadid is back. I miss you all. This is a little video.
about.
Welcome back.
Nice to be back. Oh, Lord.
Feeling small.
Yeah, whole day. Get two calls, come. Not hugging me. Girls of God, thank you everybody listening. I miss you all. I miss you all. I miss you all earlier. I miss everybody.
I told them, you told me you were.
They never give me a blue one.
I know.
Come, Mr. Vince.
Well, as you can see, the workers really love him in Blue Waters. They love him. And, you know, I remember, now I've gone there numerous times because, as you know, they advertise on our show and the Stamina Energy and, you know, all the ads and whatnot. And these people love him. They really love Dominic Hadid. That's all I can say. They like him. They're very, you know, they love him. And speaking about employees, Avinash Lalu, he has a senior position there. Dominic respect that guy. Avinash Lalu is an amazing guy. But he's my liaison with Blue Waters and the ads, and they're with the advertising agent, the advertising department in Crime Watch, with liaison with Avinash Lalu. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in connection with the Hadids, a High Court judge earlier this afternoon ordered the immediate release of 69-year-old Star Sabga from prison, ruling that she could not be placed under strict house arrest while other constitutional challenges against her preventive detention order is heard. However, despite the ruling, Sabga was not immediately freed. Star Sabga freed after attorneys representing the state successfully requested a stay of order to allow the time of appeal to appeal the decision. Justice Vigil Paul, delivering the ruling on Monday, finding that Sabga had raised serious constitutional issues that warranted the court intervention and that the balance of convenience favored granting her interim relief. Star Sabga, the aunt of businesswoman Genevieve Hadid, was detained on July the 25th after Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander signed a preventive detention order against her under the Emergency Powers Regulation. In his ruling, Justice Paul rejected the state argument that national security concerns alone was sufficient to justify her continued detention. Justice Paul said while the court did not dismiss the seriousness of the alleged threat made against the Prime Minister Kamala Persal-Bissessar and members of her government, those allegations had to be weighed against the evidence presented. The judge noted that Star Sabga is a 69-year-old woman of previously good character and found there was no sufficient evidence linking her to any alleged conspiracy. On the material placed before me, as far as that the alleged conspiracy ends with that conversation, Justice Paul said, referring to the audio recording relied upon by the state. He also observed that Dominic and Genevieve Hadid, previously identified by the state as alleged conspirators, had already been released from preventive detention. The court cannot see how the continued detention of the elderly applicant Star could be necessary for the disruption of the alleged conspiracy. The judge ruled that Justice Paul ordered that Sabga be released immediately and placed under strict house arrest pending the determination of a constitutional claim. Following the decision, attorneys representing the state applied for a stay of the release order, informing the court they intended to challenge the ruling before the Court of Appeal. The court granted the request, temporarily suspending Sabga's release until 12:20 p.m. on Monday, that's the night, giving the state time to file its appeal. No, that's 11:20, right, 11:20. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, teen fighting for life after brutal New Grant attack. Police are investigating a brutal assault that has left a 19-year-old man warded in critical condition. According to police, at approximately 7:50 p.m. on Saturday, July the 25th, 2026, Faiz Dindial received information his son Fazi Dindial was lying injured along Sancho Road, New Grant, about 200 meters from Sancho Branch Road. The teenager was rushed to Princeton facility before being transferred. If I could meet with his relatives, they could WhatsApp me on 294-4081. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as of tomorrow, our newsroom will have a special 4 I.A.N. number for you to call. Okay, we're putting it together. Tomorrow, we're going to have a number for you to call. You're going to see all so even though you missed the show, you could go back and look at it on my fan page. That's I.A.N Network on YouTube, I.A.N Network on Facebook. Also, those of you on Instagram, start following I.A.N Network on Instagram. We have just launched it, and you should see it's about how much thousands already viewed it. So it doesn't matter about the following, it's the views, right? And even on TikTok also. As we continue, police arrest a suspect after taxi driver shot in Caroni. A 28-year-old PH taxi driver is recovering after he was shot during a confrontation in Kelly Village, Caroni on Friday afternoon. According to police, the incident occurred approximately 4:45 p.m. when the victim reportedly became involved in an altercation with a 23-year-old man and several other individuals. Investigators said the suspect allegedly produced a firearm and opened fire, striking the victim in the buttocks and knee before fleeing the scene. All right, so that is being investigated. Also, ladies and gentlemen, man seriously wounded in early morning chopping attack in Arima. A 25-year-old man was rushed to hospital after he was found with multiple chop wounds following an early morning attack in Arima. Police said officers responded to a report of wounding along Morris Avenue at around 5:20 a.m. when they found Joshua Bertrand lying on the roadway with several chop wounds. Bertrand was taken to the Arima hospital where he was treated before being transferred. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in other news, a woman robbed after refusing driver a sexual demand in Chaguanas. What kind of thirsty man thing with his driver in Chaguanas? Police are investigating a robbery after a woman who was allegedly targeted by a man posing as a taxi driver in Chaguanas early Sunday morning. According to the police, the victim was waiting for transportation along Caroni Savannah Road near Chin's Bar. Chin's Bar is right opposite Chico's there, Chico's Poultry Shop, at around 4:20 a.m. But were you waiting for taxi on 4:20 a.m. on July 26 when she entered a Kia Soreto, registration PDH 8261? PDH 8261, believing to be a taxi. Investigators said the driver instead took her to Xavier Street, Chaguanas, where he allegedly demanded that she perform sex act. When she refused, the man reportedly announced a robbery. Fearing for her safety, the woman handed over her black and grey handbag, which contained a wallet. Police said the suspect then forced the victim out of the vehicle before fleeing south along Xavier Street. The suspect is described as being mixed descent, dark in complexion. We have the number. We have a number for the vehicle. A number for the vehicle, a PDH 8261, a Kia Cerato. If you know anybody with that car number, message me now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. I have to tell you that there was a bacchanal between two brothers here in Orange Valley, and this one broke down his whole structure. Yeah, when I come back, I'll tell you about that.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Every weekday at 7 p.m., the news goes live on the I.A.N network. Watch us on our available providers with more coming soon. Also available on YouTube and Facebook. The news you have been waiting for is now here.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Have a 30 or 60-minute television show? Don't let your message go unheard. Whether it's religion, sports, health, food, or human interest, there's never been a better time to get your program on television. Join Trinidad and Tobago's newest TV network, the I.A.N Network, where real content, real matters, and real people connect with audiences every day. Prime airtime is filling fast. Secure your weekly broadcast today and put your brand, ministry, business, or message in front of viewers across the nation. Call now to book your airtime, share your story, build your audience, inspire a nation. The I.A.N Network. Your platform starts here.
mega month end deals now on at Passad's The Food King. Stock up and save big on Cataly tomato ketchup 750 ml. Get 4 packs for only $20. Clorox bleach 2 liters now $20. Coca-Cola 591 ml. Get 5 bottles for only $20. Fresh Harvest peas and carrots. Get 4 tins for only $20. Green Butterfly evaporated milk 250 ml. Get 3 packs for $20. Golden brand margarine. Get 4 sticks for only $20. Cold soft drink 2 liters. Get 3 bottles for only $20. Cataly pasta cuts. Get 5 packs for just $20. Matuk's peanut butter 250 grams. 2 tubs now $20. Don't miss these mega month-end deals at Passad's The Food King. Sale end August 5th, 2026 or while stocks last.
Passad, quality value, that's our way. The real Passads, we're here to stay. The Food King Passads.
Taj Diamond is redefining luxury living in Georgetown, Guyana. This upscale community is rapidly emerging as the country's next crown jewel, located in one of the region's fastest-growing and most sought-after destinations. Perfectly positioned along the New Heroes Highway and the newly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj Diamond offers the ideal combination of convenience, connectivity, and prestige. And now, the vision is becoming reality. Construction is underway and progressing exceptionally well. From foundation to finish, every detail reflects superior craftsmanship, modern design, and exceptional quality delivering unmatched value. Choose from stunning 3-story residences starting at just $499,000. Select from spacious 3, 4, and 5-bedroom homes offering up to 2,350 square feet of beautifully designed living space. Each residence features premium finishes, chef-inspired kitchens, elegant contemporary bathrooms, and private 2-car garages. Enjoy flexible payment plans, up to 50% in-house financing up to 10 years, and an optional leaseback income program designed to help maximize your returns. Developed by an internationally experienced team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of expertise and over 6,000 homes completed worldwide. Now is the perfect time to secure your place in this exceptional community before completion. To explore all developments, visit us today.
Stay tuned for our 7 p.m. news. Do you have a business that you want people to know about? Imagine placing your brand in front of an audience that's already engaged and locked in. With over 154 million views monthly across YouTube and Facebook, and over 5 million views daily on both platforms, based on official analytics. Now we're bringing that same audience to I.A.N. News. If they've seen your products on the Ian Show, imagine the impact when they see them on the news. Reserve your spot in the news and book your monthly packages now.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, remember, again, I'm trying to get all the news for you, but that thing with the woman, that the man begging her for sex on Sugar on Carney Savannah Road and taking her to Xavier Street. Xavier Street is just close proximity to my studio, so we don't know if we'll have to find out to see if he passed right in front of the studio on his side. So, the cameras picked him up there. There are a lot of cameras outside his building, for safety, there are a lot of cameras that are hidden at areas that the public can't even see outside this building that could pick you up. So that's we'll have to go back and check and see. All right, I'll have to go back and check and see that time. I will have to get our IT people to go through that. So look at the number, PDH 8261. Also, Thieves hit City Mall overnight, escaped with phone, laptops, and cash. Police have launched investigation after burglars broke into 2 electronic businesses at a shopping complex in Port of Spain, making off with cell phone, laptops, tablets, accessories, and cash. The break-in is believed to have occurred sometime between the evening of Friday, July the 24th, and early hours on Saturday. According to police report, the owner of one mobile phone business secured the premises around 5:20 on Friday before leaving. When the business reopened shortly after 7:15 a.m. on Saturday, the owner discovered the front door padlock had been tampered with. That is so sad. That is terrible to have your business and, you know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, an elderly man home reduced to ashes in San Juan fire again. A 77-year-old, realize only elderlies here, a 77-year-old man was left homeless after a fire completely destroyed his home. The victim has been identified as Lawrence O'Connor of Laventil Road, Febo Village, San Juan. Police said the incident occurred around 10 p.m. on Friday, July the 24th, when the blaze engulfed O'Connor's home, reducing the property to ruins. The cause of the fire has not yet been determined. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you some, in Guyana, 73 dead, 30 missing. 2 of Trinidad and Tobago maritime experts joined probe into the MV Barima tragedy. 2, the government of Guyana has appointed 2 Trinidad and Tobago nationals to serve on a 5-member International Commission of Inquiry a task force to investigate the tragic sinking of the MV Barima as search and recovery operation continued. President Dr. Irfan Ali announced the commission on Sunday, July 26, saying it will conduct an independent and comprehensive investigation into the circumstances surrounding the ferry's capsizing and recommended measures to prevent a similar tragedy. The 2 Trinidad and Tobago representative are Rear Admiral retired I.A.N. Pritchard, former Chief of Defense Staff of Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force, and Dr. Nairi Dawn Alfonso. And you'll be so surprised. I am reading this, and before, you know, this just got to my attention. You can't beat Nairi Alfonso, Dr. Nairi Alfonso. You can't beat her, but she's also an attorney. That woman understands the sea and the laws of the sea. Nairi Alfonso is like, she's like a fish in the ocean. She fully well understands the sea. So I guess the government of Guyana, I tell you, they're not sticking with that. And you know, we should learn when things happen. One time, have a probe, bring people from outside. I believe we have a short clip. As you know, the president of Guyana is my good friend also. We have a clip of him. Go ahead.
With my earlier commitment, I hereby announce the members of the Commission of Inquiry into the circumstances surrounding the capsizing and sinking of the MV Barima. The members of the commission are Justice Godfrey Philip Smith of Belize, who will serve as chair of the Commission of Inquiry, Dr. Andrzej Jesse Anonski of Poland, Captain Hamada Fowda, Senior Maritime Surveyor and Compliance Auditor with the Maritime Authority of Jamaica, Miss Nairi Dawn Alfonso of Trinidad and Tobago, attorney at law with expertise in admiralty and maritime law. Rear Admiral retired I.A.N. Pritchard of Trinidad and Tobago, a distinguished professional with decades of experience in maritime operations and maritime security.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, I will take you straight to where this guy and his brother had a falling out and over some land thing in Orange Valley, and they broke it down the shed. It was all on it was live and whatnot. But I did visit the scene. Everybody called me and said, well, Mr. Allen, just go and check him out. And I did on Friday. When we come back, we'll go straight to that. And remember, stay on for our 7 o'clock news, our 7 o'clock news. And follow our news on I.A.N Network on Facebook, I.A.N Network on YouTube. And soon, well, the numbers as of tomorrow to call our newsroom. If you have events, if you have community news, if you have things to highlight, you have no electricity, you have no water. As I told my reporters, everything. And we're not batting for anybody. Every single thing, put it up. The voice of the people must be heard. Let's take a fast break. When we come back, we're heading straight to Orange Valley in that standoff between two brothers. When we come back.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Stay tuned for our 7 p.m. news.
Wellness through the years with Well Baby, Well Kid, Her Well Team, Him Well Team, Well Woman, and Wellman. Why take an ordinary multivitamin when there's a supplement designed for your specific life stage? For every stage in life, trust Vitabiotics.
Heart disease is the #1 cause of death in Trinidad and Tobago, driven by 2 silent threats, diabetes and high cholesterol. But now there's a powerful ally, introducing Berberine Plus by A.D.VERTISE Nutrition, clinically proven to stabilize blood sugar and keep cholesterol levels in check. With 99.9% pure extract, you get superior absorption and real results. Available now at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Berberine Plus, your heart deserves better.
Ready for a home makeover? Head to Felicity Furniture and Appliances, where style, comfort, and savings come together. Luxurious sofas, elegant dining sets, beds, stoves, freezers, and more. Visit us at Lot 10B, Pierre Road, Felicity, Chaguanas.
Imagine life at Taj Dream Ogle, the ultimate standard in luxury living and architectural mastery in Guyana. Perfectly positioned just minutes from the Ogle Corridor, Ogle International Airport, Movie Town Mall, Gift Land Mall, ExxonMobil's new headquarters, and Central Georgetown. This condominium development is thoughtfully designed to create a vibrant lifestyle community featuring elegant residences, cafes, restaurants, boutiques, wellness spaces, and a lively central square. Inspired by Europe's renowned urban villages, each residence features expansive 10-foot ceilings, bright open concept layouts, gourmet kitchens with stunning Carrara marble countertops, sophisticated bathrooms, secure indoor parking with 1 to 2 reserved spaces per unit, and premium finish throughout. Energy-efficient systems ensure modern, sustainable living without compromising comfort or style. Beautifully designed 1, 2, and 3-bedroom residences starting at just US $243,000. For Guyanese nationals, an exclusive pre-launch incentive offers an incredible US $100,000 off. Today, you can see where Taj Dream Ogle begins. Tomorrow, you'll witness the magnificence it becomes. To explore all developments, visit us today.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
This is the Orange Valley Road, huh? All right, so we saw a tractor, backhoe, demolish this entire structure here. Yesterday it was, I saw it live, and a lot of people called us about it, and there was a lot of animals and whatnot, some goat and all these other things. Just, you know, I don't know if any of the animals was hurt, but I have the owner of the place here. Hi, good afternoon. How are you? Tell me exactly what happened at your place yesterday. Go ahead.
Mr. Allen, about 1:30 I get news that tobacco was here bulldozing.
Tobacco?
Yeah, tobacco. I didn't know my plate of the tobacco.
Right.
So when I came, I tried to stop the tobacco with a total vehicle there. Right. So what happened is, when I tried to stop the tobacco, one of the tobacco tried to run me over and flee the scene. The other tobacco, well, when I flee, I want to get my pen and paper to write down all the numbers and the tobacco and the people who was here, right? Now, this place is state lands.
Yeah.
And I occupy this place since 2003.
Right.
I built my structure here in early 2004, right? And I've been out farming here on this piece of land from down there to over here.
Who authorized you to take this?
Well, me and my brother was always occupying this piece of land. If you watch all down, so have fence something straight down, right? So quite down nearly 100 acres. So when I started, I started to expand my business. I wanted to build something, and then he ended up getting the license in his name.
What license?
A license to occupy the land from state lands.
You got a license from?
No, my brother got it.
For here?
For here.
All right.
And he gave me authorization and permission to build. Right? About in 2005.
Yeah.
July 2005, I was missing a lot of animals. So when I was missing the animals, I looking, I can't find the animal. I see 2 animals that was missing from here posted up on Facebook for sale by a guy in California. I have the receipt and everything. When I call the guy and I have the recording and all that I keep pointing. That when I call the guy for why it's for animal to buy, because I know it's my animal. I have pictures from the animal since 2000 and earlier on when she was baby coming. When I went, I see my brother sell the fella the animal. So in 2005 July.
So he took the animal unknown to you?
Unknown to me and sold this guy. I have the receipt from the guy, everything.
So right now your brother, you just tell the story, this whole issue here. Your brother wants you out of here?
Yeah.
Right,
so I agreed to leave. I said, well, I have no problem.
But you build up something?
I build up something, I need compensation, right? Wherever it is.
But here belongs to him?
It don't belong to him, it belongs to the state. His papers open in December.
But the papers, he got authorization to occupy here. Well, it finished in December, but he got authorization.
Yeah.
So he gave you a blight?
Yeah. So now
we give you a blight?
Yeah.
So now total fallout?
Right. So
he sent tobacco and mashed up the whole place. Over $100,000 in thing you lost there?
More than that. More than that.
That's sad.
When I went the state land tell me last week that he cannot break me. He don't have permission to do that. That's how he didn't suppose have permission to give me to build here.
He can't sublet?
Yeah.
That's the word, sublet.
Sublet,
He can't sublet.
Yeah. So what he did was illegal too. So when he gave me a high court letter, which I responded to him last week, and I agreed to a thing because I don't know what it is the process. I was hoping to really lower time. If I had to leave, I had to leave.
Yeah.
If I had to leave, if the court give me instructions to leave, I will remove what I have to remove to leave. He can't even break it down like this. And he called me yesterday. Well, the backhoe man, we get through one of the backhoe man, and he said that Rishi Muni is who pay him to build it. So we asked him to go in the lawyer to make a statement and things.
Yeah.
So he's saying that he'd go. So we hoping that Monday he'll go. So
I saw that video yesterday. That was sad because all them things. So any of the animals get damaged?
We lost 3 baby calves that was inside the brick building. Yeah,
they died?
Yeah, they died.
You have the pictures? You won the live yesterday?
No, we didn't have the pictures. We didn't take the pictures. We end up disposing the body.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You won the live yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you describe this? I saw you got very emotional. I was looking on. Somebody sent it to me.
Yeah, well, you see, we spend plenty money here. We have a lot of things here.
Last 3 weeks he hired a backhoe to demolish
the place,
we have
right?
And the guys that he hired called us and let us know what was happening. So that is how he did not get to do it last 3 weeks ago. You understand? So we had Raj and Ali here on the premises 24/7.
You had to pay Raj and Ali.
Yes.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
At CTS College Private Secondary School, we understand that every student learns differently. This is why we provide them with the freedom to choose their ideal workload. With full-time and part-time classes delivered face-to-face and online, and dedicated teachers to help them reach their academic goals. We also provide regular updates to students and parents. Plus, we have affordable rates and flexible payment terms. Enroll today at CTS College.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bath Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bath Doors and Windows, always a better choice. Own the land, build your future, live the dream. A luxurious Miami-inspired estate in Vancouver, where modern living meets exceptional value with an exciting no-down payment option, private financing with easy payment arrangements, a prime land investment opportunity.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $3.95. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Stay tuned for our 7 p.m. news.
When the job gets tough, you need energy that lasts. When the night gets long and the deadlines are close, you need energy that sharpens your mind. Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
I had another worker and all too.
In the night. We had two workers in the night.
Right? And like somebody told us that the backer was packed up higher up in the village about 9 o'clock. So they told us today that they will try to give us the footage if they could get it.
But everything mash up here, boy.
Yeah,
We
freezer,
had 4 generators
generator, milking machine, freezers, everything. Yeah, the milking machine and everything.
Mash up?
Yeah, the mash up in the room there.
But you can't come back from this?
Well, we had to try to come back. What we going to do? Right now, we're trying to come back.
You got a lawyer to
Yes, a lawyer tell me.
Right now, it's a file injunction.
Yeah, the lawyer, they had no injunction to file. It was, we would on reply to go to the High Court. He put it to the High Court. Right? But now he's stating that he never instructed the Baku.
He's saying that?
That he never instructed
the Baku man tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he called us.
You get the Baku man to go to put those?
Yes, the Baku man.
The Baku man going now and he going Monday.
No, not the Baku man. We're talking about
the Baku man have to give the statement to the lawyer.
Could we walk this way?
Yeah.
Yes, I can understand.
See everything mashed up in pieces. Yeah. Everything mashed up in pieces. All with solar lights, everything mashed up. Everything they mash up in pieces. Yeah. All these solar lights.
Yeah,
everything.
But there's plenty money you spend. You look, you backfill and all kind of thing.
Yeah.
You put on a foundation, all kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, this is plenty money.
Yeah, it's plenty money.
This is hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah. So that's why we was going to the court and to try to get some kind of company. The court was, the lawyer tell me that he couldn't remove it because he gave me permission to bill.
Yeah.
So if you give permission to bill, you have to compensate to leave.
Yeah.
Or because they can't just leave permission for $1 million.
Yeah.
Nearly for 1 year.
Wait, next thing that they might kill all you?
Well, this is what he's sending threats to we.
Right now.
Now he's, you see he threatening to break down and he bulldoze it.
Watch here.
Now he threatening with life.
All this you
He's sending threats to we life now. And he also saying that the rest of cows that we have here, he's going to send people to thief it because before we used to start with generator in the night and put on the cameras.
Yeah.
So we used to see how wrong. But over the bulldoze it now, we are nothing at the sea.
Let me tell you how good I am. I am going to meet the next brother and hear the other side of that story. I am going to meet the next brother who they are accusing and get to understand what is going on there. I'm not saying I believe the guy there, but I just want to meet the other brother. So if you look, and I know you're looking at me, make yourself available tomorrow. I'll make myself available tomorrow. Yeah, because the guy lost a lot of things too. He lost a lot of things. You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. Have a wonderful night. And I'm gone now, I'm gone. But I'm ending my show. I don't listen. It doesn't sound good that I'm gone. Yeah, I will always be here. But nevertheless, remember, stay on for our 7 o'clock news. We're going to start before 7 also, remember that. And follow us on I.A.N. Network on YouTube, I.A.N. Network on Facebook. Subscribe and follow so you're getting all the breaking news and more news now. And I.A.N. Network on TikTok, I.A.N. Network on our on our IG page. So, ladies and gentlemen, well, I have no time to go to the next, go to Studio B to see my good friend Keisha Ogorasad. But anyhow, she's here in the other studio there, getting ready. And you don't move. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Keisha Marie Charles, and this is your I.A.N. News. Making the headlines, Star Sabga released under house arrest. "36 years after the 1990 coup, the trauma lingers for survivors." Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar knocks critics for inciting racial tensions and matters of crime. A Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard operation has led to the interception of a drug-laden pirogue. And Top Cop to probe leaked audio recording. Here's James Saunders with the sports.
Oh, that's right. It is a chicken curry chicken independence battle for TKR. I'm going to talk about that and a whole lot more in this podcast.
In our top story tonight, a High Court judge on Monday ordered the immediate release of 69-year-old Star Sabga from prison, ruling that she should be placed under strict house arrest while her constitutional challenge against a preventive detention order is heard. However, despite the ruling, Sabga was not immediately freed after attorneys representing the state successfully requested a stay of the order to allow time to appeal the decision. Justice Vigil Paul delivered the ruling on Monday, finding that Sabga had raised serious constitutional issues that warranted the court's intervention and that the balance of convenience favored granting her interim relief. Sabga, the aunt of businesswoman Genevieve Hadid, was detained on July 25th after Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander signed a preventive detention order against her under the Emergency Powers Regulations. In his oral ruling, Justice Paul rejected the state's argument that national security concerns alone were sufficient to justify her continued detention. Justice Paul said while the court did not dismiss the seriousness of the alleged threats made against Prime Minister Pamela Bissessa and members of her government, those allegations had to be weighed against the evidence presented. The judge noted that Sabga is a 69-year-old woman of previously good character and found that there was insufficient evidence linking her to any alleged conspiracy. The court granted the request, temporarily suspending Sabga's release until 11:20 p.m. on Monday, giving the state time to file its appeal. The matter is now expected to move before the Court of Appeal, where the state will seek to overturn the High Court's decision, while Sabga's constitutional challenge against the preventive detention order continues. And activist and former coup hostage Wendell Eversley launched a scathing attack against the country's highest office holders, accusing them of ignoring the true victims of the 1990 attempted coup. He also charged that a state of emergency should never be a state of silence. Melissa Wong has more.
36 years ago, Trinidad and Tobago experienced one of the darkest periods in this nation's history, the 1990 attempted coup. Today, on its anniversary, the lives of those lost will be remembered at the cenotaph outside the Red House. Emotions were high outside the Red House as former coup hostages, former members of parliament, as well as affected families gathered to commemorate the 36th anniversary of the 1990 attempted coup. On July 27, 1990, Jamaat al-Muslimin insurgents bombed the police headquarters, invaded the parliament, and seized control of state-owned media house TTT. After the 6-day ordeal, 24 lives were lost. Former Prime Minister A.N. Robinson was beaten and suffered a gunshot wound to his leg. Muslimin leader Yassin Abubakar was in charge of the insurgents. Following his annual remembrance walk from Arima to Port of Spain, activist Wendell Eversley dug into the government.
Today, we see the president coming to their wheat, and without inviting Lauren Cabaro's daughter, we see the speaker coming to their wheat without inviting Lauren Cabaro's daughter. We see the president of the Senate coming to their wheat without inviting Lauren Cabaro's daughter. What kind of nation we are becoming? Are we a selfish nation?
Afisha Caballero says she was 2 years old when her mother, who used to serve politicians tea in the parliament, lost her life on that day. She says the trauma still lingers and those who carry those scars need support.
I think I was one that needed recommendations to be put into place and some kind of trauma system, because mentally a lot of us not doing well. We're walking around looking like we all okay, but we're not doing well. We're this close to falling off the edge because of whatever we experienced over the years. And yes, we get older, we get mature, but we can't change certain things from the past. And I will continue to dwell on the past because of childhood trauma and different things moving forward. So, and as when my house was burned down a number of years ago, I can't even get a electricity house. I begging for it, and I'm again fully employed. And that's not very nice of them. They keep rejecting my requests. I don't understand why. I live in a church with my children and my uncles, and that is very unhealthy.
Pastor Clive Dotton says he is fearful that history could repeat itself.
It is highly possible that 1990 could repeat itself in this country if we don't understand the word that Mr. Dukran used and Brother Nizam, and that is justice. A society without justice is a society that will go to anarchy.
Former Member of Parliament Raymond Palekdari Singh recalled his initial feeling when the first gunshot rang out in the Red House during the insurrection.
Well, I was stunned a bit because I never expected it. And then I ran for cover. Thereafter, the Muslimin found me in one of the rooms and brought me back to the chamber. And I thought, well, here was the seat of government, and this is what is happening.
It was clear that the trauma of that period will never be forgotten. Also present at this morning's wreath-laying ceremony was former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Nizam Mohammed. Melissa Wong, I.A.N. News.
Just that. We just want to make correction that Star Sabga has not indeed been released as yet. The judge has ordered her release, but the state has appealed it. And in other news, as TNT marks the 36th anniversary of the 1990 attempted coup, a former government minister is concerned that the world is witnessing major attacks on democratic institutions, particularly institutions that support justice. In the crosshairs of this is the International Criminal Court, which has been under scrutiny and pressure. Melissa Wong tells us more.
Several states, including Venezuela, have initiated withdrawal from the International Criminal Court, ICC, as the United States continues to increase pressure on the institution. The International Criminal Court investigates and, where warranted, tries individuals charged with the gravest crimes of concern to the international community. While reminiscing on the events of the 1990 attempted coup, which was an attack on TNT's democracy, Professor Winston Dukuran expressed concern for the ICC.
Within recent times, we have seen some events taking place which put at risk one of the most important institutions at the global level, in which we in Little Trinidad and Tobago played a very important foundational role in establishing. The ICC, the International Court of Justice, Criminal Court of Justice, was in fact brought to light by this very Parliament under the leadership then of the Prime Minister, Mr. A.N. Robinson.
Professor Dukuran believes the dismantling of the ICC should be discouraged.
Today, I want to say to you who are here today that the inspiration that you have provided us here today also should inspire us to ensure that we stand firm against those who would like to dismantle that organization, and in fact, those who will not be able to do it, and we should discourage them from so doing. It is a big global situation, but it is one that reflects what has happened in the world. What we are facing in Trinidad and Tobago is only but the reflection of what has happened throughout the world.
According to international reports, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said last week that the U.S. would wage a campaign to systemically disable the ICC's ability to function. Professor Dukuran says countries should resolve to defend those institutions of a global nature that have been set up with the support of Trinidad and Tobago. Melissa Wong, I.A.N. News.
Memories of the 1990 attempted coup still linger in the hearts of those who were around to experience the violence, the destruction and uncertainty. I.A.N. News took to the streets of Port of Spain today, where members of the public shared their views on the 36th anniversary of the 1990 attempted coup. Here's more.
Even as members of the public bustled along the pavements and streets of Port of Spain today, flashbacks of one of the darkest periods in this nation's history still remain fresh in their minds. I.A.N. News spoke with several members of the public who described July 27, 1990, the day of the attempted coup, as one of the most frightening events in their lives. While some citizens could clearly remember what happened, others say they have chosen to forget about the trauma experienced.
I myself didn't really have a nice experience because to get from UE to Diego Martin was a whole different kettle of fish. But luckily I got home safe. And thank God that it has been passed. And well, it's good for them to talk about it and to talk about the people who lost their lives and things. But trust God, I hope it will never ever happen again.
Me, I was home.
I
was home. Mom, it was a tragedy.
It was hard for you?
It was very hard. Even harder right now. And we getting the backlash of that day and that year. I don't know what the government will do about that, but it's a very serious situation. We just had to put God in front and go with it. say our prayers. We have to work to build back our country and unity.
Well, to be very honest, I don't forget that on the TV. So, really? Yeah. It was something nice I might remember, but, I don't dwell on it. I try to forget it like it never happened, although it happened. I'm filling up there with things that already passed. I'm checking for the present and I'm hoping everything will be better than before.
Members of the public hope the events of July 27th, 1990 will never happen again in this country. Melissa Wong, I.A.N. News.
People's National Movement Chairman Marvin Gonzalez said the use of a racial slur in leaked audio of a conversation between private citizens is of no consequence and nothing more than a distraction tactic. He said the focus should remain the leak of the intercepted communication. We have more.
People's National Movement Chairman Marvin Gonzalez has called on citizens to hold the government accountable for its handling of the detention and eventual release of businessman Dominic Hadid and his wife Genevieve. Mr. Gonzalez, who once served as National Security Minister, slammed the Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar-led government for engaging in distraction tactics.
The content of the conversation is of no consequence to me whatsoever. If there's a criminal offense inside of there, then the state should take appropriate action. But the use of racial slurs in a private conversation, while I do not subscribe to racism, what confronts this nation is far bigger than this distraction that is being attempted by the government and their supporters.
The former minister urged the Prime Minister to take action as he lamented the national security implications of the leak.
The Prime Minister, as head of the National Security Council and as Prime Minister, I think she needs to remove the Minister of Homeland Security as well as her Attorney General, because just last year in October, the Prime Minister moved certain operations of the Strategic Services Agency under move it to the Office of the Attorney General in order to preserve the integrity of our national security services and agencies. Some of those heads must be called upon to account, and if they refuse to do so, then they must be removed from office.
Dalisa Gurulal, I.A.N. News.
A former PNM senator says as a woman of East Indian descent, she is not offended by the contents of a leaked audio which contained derogatory language against the Prime Minister. In fact, the attorney at law believes no leader is entitled to respect. Melissa Wong has more in this report.
I am not offended. That's the stance of former PNM Senator Renuka Sagram Singh Suklal as she weighed in on the controversial leaked audio that contained racist and derogatory remarks directed at Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar SC. Speaking with members of the media following a wreath-laying ceremony in remembrance of the victims of the 1990 attempted coup, Sagram Singh Suklal shared her personal view on the leaked audio allegedly shared between two women.
I'm of East Indian descent and I take no offense by what was stated in that recording, and I will tell you why. When we frequently refer to the Lebanese and Syrian community as a 1%, do we do that with the intention of, isn't that done with the intention of also being prejudiced towards that group in society and being derogatory towards them?
Sagram Singh Suklal says whether someone is 1% or 2%, all citizens deserve to be respected, as the former PNM senator describes the audio as just the ranting of a frustrated citizen.
Leaders believe because they occupy high office, it entitles you to respect. It does not. I've never believed that. So as it relates to your question, I am an East Indian Hindu, very proud woman, and a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, and I take no offense. And I take no offense because what I heard in that audio was the ranting of a frustrated citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. And if our leaders, took offense by being called or referred to by a certain term, well, then they need to cease and desist from referring to other people by similar terms.
The Commissioner of Police has since ordered an investigation into the alleged intercepted audio communication disclosure. Melissa Wong, I.A.N. News.
In other news, Blue Waters Limited CEO Dominic Hadid received a warm and emotional welcome from employees on Monday as he returned to the company's operations for the first time since his preventive detention order was revoked. Hadid, who had been away from the business during the period of his detention, was greeted by cheering staff members who expressed their happiness at seeing him back at the company. A video circulating on social media showed employees applauding and celebrating his return, with many describing the moment as a significant one for the Blue Waters family. The businessman's return comes days after the Minister of Homeland Security revoked the PDOs issued against Hadid and his wife Genevieve Hadid following a review of legal, medical, and public interest considerations. Hadid, the founder and chief executive officer of Blue Waters Products Limited, has been a prominent figure in Trinidad and Tobago's business community for decades. Employees welcomed him back as the company continues its operations, marking what many described as a new chapter following weeks of uncertainty surrounding his absence. And the government of Guyana has appointed 2 Trinidad and Tobago nationals to serve on a 5-member international commission of inquiry tasked with investigating the tragic sinking of the MV Barima as search and recovery operations continue following what has become the country's deadliest maritime disaster. President Dr. Irfan Ali announced the commission on Sunday, saying it will conduct an independent and comprehensive investigation into the circumstances surrounding the ferry's capsizing and recommend measures to prevent a similar tragedy. The 2 Trinidad and Tobago representatives are Rear Admiral retired Hayden Pritchard, former Chief of Defense Staff of the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force, Dr. Nairi Loan Alfonso, a Trinidad and Tobago maritime attorney and specialist in maritime law. They will serve alongside Commission Chairman Godfrey Philip Smith, former Attorney General of Belize, Captain Hamida Fuda of Jamaica, a senior maritime surveyor, and Dr. Andrzej Jasonowski of Poland, a forensic naval architect and marine engineering expert. According to President Ali, the Commission has been mandated to establish the full circumstances that led to the sinking of the state-owned ferry.
Justice Godfrey Philip Smith of Belize, who will serve as chair of the Commission of Inquiry. Dr. Andrzej Jasonowski of Poland, Captain Hamada Fauda, Senior Maritime Surveyor and Compliance Auditor with the Maritime Authority of Jamaica. Miss Nairi Dawn Alfonso of Trinidad and Tobago, attorney at law with expertise in admiralty and maritime law. Rear Admiral retired Hayden Pritchard of Trinidad and Tobago, a distinguished professional with decades of experience in maritime operations and maritime security.
The Commission will also review the search and rescue response and recommend reforms to strengthen Guyana's maritime safety systems. The MV Barima capsized during a voyage from Georgetown to Port Kituma, becoming the worst maritime disaster in Guyana's modern history. And ASJA is calling on the government to reconsider its position after this country voted against the reappointment of UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Volker Turk. ASJA issued a public statement on Sunday, signed by its General Secretary Rahimul Hossain, questioning the decision, which it suggests is in contrast to previous positions.
Disappointment at what appears to represent a departure from Trinidad and Tobago's long-standing and principled position in support of the rights and aspirations of the Palestinian people. ASJA pointed to the role of former Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Imre Brown in establishing diplomatic relations with the State of Palestine in 2024, describing that decision as a reflection of Trinidad and Tobago's commitment to international law and human dignity. It also appealed to the Muslim community and the wider public to continue praying for Palestinians affected by the ongoing conflict in Gaza, where the humanitarian crisis has drawn repeated warnings from the United Nations and aid agencies. The UN General Assembly last week approved Turk's reappointment by an overwhelming majority, with 144 countries voting in favor. Trinidad and Tobago was among a small group of states that voted against the renewal, aligning with countries including Israel and Argentina. The vote comes just weeks after Trinidad and Tobago secured election to a non-permanent seat on the UN Security Council for the 2027-2028 term, placing increased attention on the country's positions on major international issues. Melissa Wong, I.A.N. News.
We now take a quick break. More news ahead when we return.
We'll be right back.
Every weekday at 7 p.m., the news goes live on the I.A.N network. Watch us on our available providers with more coming soon. Also available on YouTube and Facebook. The news you have been waiting for is now here.
Ready for a home makeover? Head to Felicity Furniture and Appliances, where style, comfort, and savings come together. Luxurious sofas, elegant dining sets, beds, stoves, freezers, and more. Visit us at Lot 10B, Pierre Road, Felicity, Chaguanas.
Mega month end deals now on at Passad's The Food King. Stock up and save big on Cataly tomato ketchup 750 ml. Get 4 packs for only $20. Clorox bleach 2 liters now $20. Coca-Cola 591 ml. Get 5 bottles for only $20. Fresh Harvest peas and carrots. Get 4 tins for only $20. Green Butterfly evaporated milk 250 ml. Get 3 packs for $20. Golden Brand margarine. Get 4 sticks for only $20. Cold soft drink 2 liters. Get 3 bottles for only $20. Cataly pasta cuts. Get 5 packs for just $20. Matook's peanut butter 250 grams. 2 tubs now $20. Don't miss these mega month-end deals at Passad's The Food King. Sale end August 5th, 2026 or while stocks last.
Passad, quality value, that's our way. The real Passad's, we're here to stay. The Food King Passad's.
Have a 30 or 60-minute television show? Don't let your message go unheard. Whether it's religion, sports, health, food, or human interest, there's never been a better time to get your program on television. Join Trinidad and Tobago's newest TV network, the I.A.N network, where real content, real matters, and real people connect with audiences every day. Prime airtime is filling fast. Secure your weekly broadcast today and put your brand, ministry, business, or message in front of viewers across the nation. Call now to book your airtime. Share your story. Build your audience. Inspire a nation. The I.A.N network. Your platform starts here.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $3.95. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
To the occasion.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Do you have a business that you want people to know about? Imagine placing your brand in front of an audience that's already engaged and locked in. With over 154 million views monthly across YouTube and Facebook, and over 5 million views daily on both platforms, based on official analytics. Now we're bringing that same audience to I.A.N News. If they've seen your products on the Ian Show, imagine the impact when they see them on the news. Reserve your spot in the news and book your monthly packages now. We're back with the news on the I.A.N network.
Welcome back, everyone. An employee attached to the Caroni East constituency office has been sent on immediate administrative leave pending an investigation by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. This according to a press release from the Member of Parliament for Caroni East, who became aware of allegations involving one of the employees of his office that have been circulating on social media via Facebook. The release added that upon being made aware of these allegations, immediate administrative action was taken. The MP in the release said he takes all allegations of misconduct seriously and remain committed to upholding the highest standards of integrity, professionalism and accountability. Where such matters arise, appropriate action is taken to ensure that they are addressed thoroughly, fairly and in accordance with due process. As the matter is currently under investigation, it would be inappropriate to comment further at this time. And in other news, a Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard search operation for a missing Venezuelan migrant has led to the interception of a drug-laden pirogue carrying hundreds of packets of suspected marijuana from Venezuela. The operation unfolded at approximately 7:27 p.m. on Sunday, July 26, 2026, while a Coast Guard patrol vessel was searching waters off Trinidad's south coast for a migrant vessel that reportedly sank near.
According to a Coast Guard media release issued on Monday, July 27, 2026, officers spotted a pirogue traveling from Venezuela towards Trinidad and intercepted the vessel for inspection. During the search, Coast Guard personnel discovered 252 packets of a green plant-like substance believed to be marijuana. The pirogue, its cargo, and its 2 occupants were handed over to officers of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service for further investigations. The maritime operation had been launched following yet another migrant boating tragedy. Information received by I.A.N. News indicates that a pirogue carrying Venezuelan nationals left Venezuela on Friday, July 24, 2026, but encountered difficulties and sank in waters off Trinidad's southwestern peninsula near Icacos. One man reportedly survived by swimming ashore during the early hours of Saturday, July 25th, before alerting residents about the tragedy. However, fearing arrest by local authorities, he reportedly left the area shortly afterwards. 2 other occupants, Julio Lopez and Nico Landeta, were said to have attempted to stay afloat by clinging to a gas cylinder after the vessel went down. Lopez's body later washed ashore at Icacos on Saturday afternoon. Police and the district medical officer were notified, and his body was removed from the scene. As of Monday, July 27th, Nicole Landeta remained missing, with Coast Guard personnel and other emergency responders continuing search and recovery efforts. The latest tragedy comes just days after another migrant pirogue overturned off Losiro Beach, claiming the lives of Edwin Parra and 5-year-old Brittany Palacios. Rescue teams later confirmed they were the only 2 fatalities before officially ending that search. The Coast Guard said it remains committed to protecting Trinidad and Tobago's maritime borders while working alongside partner agencies to combat transnational crime and respond to emergencies at sea. Melissa Wong, I.A.N. News.
In other news, the Commissioner of Police has ordered an immediate investigation into the leaked audio recording containing alleged threats against Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and other senior government officials, describing the matter as one with serious national security implications. We have more in this report.
In a media release issued on Monday, Commissioner of Police Alistair Guevara confirmed that he has appointed Assistant Commissioner of Police Andy Tiwari to head the high-level probe. According to the Commissioner, investigators will determine whether the widely circulated recording is authentic, whether it constitutes communications lawfully intercepted under the Interception of Communications Act, and, if so, how the recording was unlawfully released into the public domain. The investigation will also examine whether anyone breached the law by disclosing protected information or violated operational security and data handling protocols. The TTPS reminded the public that intercepted communications may only be obtained under strict legal authority and warned that the unauthorized disclosure of such material is a criminal offense. Under the legislation, anyone found guilty of unlawfully revealing the existence of an interception warrant or related protected information can face a $50,000 fine and up to 3 years imprisonment. The Commissioner's statement comes days after a 14-minute and 43-second audio recording began circulating widely on social media. The recording, which allegedly captures a conversation between 2 women, contains statements that could reasonably be interpreted as threats against Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar, along with racist remarks, criticism of the government and calls for civil unrest. Among the comments heard are statements suggesting that the Prime Minister needs to get a bullet to the head. Another speaker allegedly says that something has to happen for this to cool down, before suggesting that the death of one of the members of Parliament would end the situation. Near the conclusion of the recording, one speaker also states that the only way this thing is going to stop is that a bullet fly. The audio also contains repeated derogatory remarks directed at the Prime Minister, criticism of Attorney General John Jeremy, SC, and calls for people to riot and remove the government from office. The leaked recording surfaced amid ongoing investigations into an alleged assassination plot targeting the Prime Minister, the Attorney General, and other cabinet members. However, police have not confirmed whether the two matters are connected. Commissioner Guevara said the investigation is being conducted with the highest level of urgency and confidentiality, and stressed that no further public comment will be made while inquiries are ongoing. Melissa Wong, I.A.N. News.
And the Prison Officers Association is calling for a suspension of a new points-based system for promotions. General Secretary Lester Logie told I.A.N. News that the executive was not consulted. More in this report.
General Secretary of the Prison Officers Association, Lester Logie, has called for a new points-based system for promoting prison officers to be scrapped until meaningful consultation is held. He said under the new system, adjustments to the allocations of points for postgraduate qualifications and commendations may affect officers' overall promotion scores. Mr. Logie expressed concern over the effect these changes may have on officers' overall promotion scores.
The consultation is very important because promotion is a very contentious issue within the prison service. And we have seen over the years where persons were given appraisals, very, very outstanding appraisals. We call them box one. And some of those persons, they're working in offices and they are the ones being promoted, while the ones who actually doing the work will get in box twos and that type, what have you. We stand firm in the view that if no meaning consultation was had with the association, then the whole process should be scrapped and we should be consulted before any decision is made with how they apply the points in the promotion process.
The POA General Secretary said the executive is awaiting a response to a Freedom of Information Act request on attendance at a previously held sensitization session. Mr. Logie said the executive will meet with its membership on the promotion process. Dalisa Gurulal, I.A.N. News.
It's now time for a quick break. Stay with us.
We'll be right back.
Every weekday at 7 p.m., the news goes live on the I.A.N. network. Watch us on our available providers with more coming soon. Also available on YouTube and Facebook. The news you have been waiting for is now here.
Eyes TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 Eyes for more information. Payment plans are available. Eyes TT, taking eye care into the future.
Whether it's 1, 2,
or a truckload of tires,
we've got the perfect tire for every application, ensuring you're ready for any road ahead. Passenger SUV 4x4, heavy or light truck, you name it, we've got the tire that suits your ride perfectly.
From forklifts to industrial giants, construction, vehicles, and agricultural workhorses.
We've got the right tire for every job you tackle. Brandtech, your one-stop solution for all your tire needs.
At Extra Foods, we care for you. That's why we offer you the widest variety at the best prices. Clean, spacious surroundings. Friendly professional service because we care. And remember, we're the home of Plenty for 20 savings, giveaways and samplings. Plus, we're open all day Sunday just for you. And we've got you covered with basement parking for over 200 cars for your convenience. Because our customers are our priority. Let us care for you. Extra Foods. Always extra for less.
Fair and Square, conveniently located near the Endeavour Chaguanas flyover.
Shop now for all back to school and vacation essentials. We carry the widest variety at the best prices. Discover incredible value and a shopping experience that's fast, easy, and affordable. Fair and Square, your one-stop shop for all your household needs with safe and convenient parking. Any and everything all under one roof.
Own the land, build your future, live the dream. A luxurious Miami-inspired estate in Vancouver, where modern living meets exceptional value with an exciting no-down payment option, private financing with easy payment arrangements, a prime land investment opportunity.
Struggling to lose weight despite your efforts, feeling tired after meals, or dealing with stubborn belly fat? It may not just be your diet. Your blood sugar could be the issue. Spikes can lead to fat storage, low energy, and higher cholesterol. Berberine Plus, with berberine, bitter melon, and banaba leaf, helps support healthy glucose metabolism so your body works more efficiently. Take control and feel the difference in 90 days. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
Have a 30 or 60-minute television show? Don't let your message go unheard. Whether it's religion, sports, health, food, or human interest, there's never been a better time to get your program on television. Join Trinidad and Tobago's newest TV network, the I.A.N. network, where real content, real matters, and real people connect with audiences every day. Prime airtime is filling fast. Secure your weekly broadcast today and put your brand, ministry, business, or message in front of viewers across the nation. Call now to book your airtime, share your story, build your audience, inspire a nation. The I.A.N. Network. Your platform starts here.
We're back with the news on the I.A.N. Network.
Welcome back, everyone. The Ministry of the People, Social Development and Family Services on Friday issued a total of $296,437 to 29 households in the San Fernando region following their disaster relief and home repair grant distribution ceremony. The distribution included 24 disaster general assistance grants benefiting 82 beneficiaries valued at $225,570. 5 home repair grants benefiting 12 beneficiaries valued at $70,867. Delivering the feature address, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of the People, Social Development and Family Services, Dr. Natalie Chaitan Maharaj, stated that behind every grant is a family rebuilding after hardship, a parent finding hope again, and a household being given the opportunity to move forward with dignity. She further emphasized the ministry's ongoing efforts to strengthen the delivery of social services through the building of a responsive and accessible social protection system that places people at the center of its work. And the Ministry of Housing has given an HDC resident until Friday to remove tools and unauthorized cars from an HDC building or risk further action. Minister in the Ministry of Housing, Philip Alexander, along with ministry representatives and their media team, visited the site on Monday. Alexander confronted one tenant whose operation appears to have raised concerns from his neighbors.
How are you going? You running a garage here? Okay. They have cars being repaired here. Violation of plenty rules and laws where this place is concerned. So, we want to ask you to cease and desist.
Alexander advised the tenant the operation appeared to violate a number of rules and laws. He said he needed to address numerous complaints from frustrated residents.
The next time we come, because we move like that. The first time we come has been nice. Okay. The next time we come, it's just to take action. So this is, what is this here, Jerry? This is your business here? This car and the jacks and all of that here, this is, none of this is yours. The vehicle with the hood up there, that's yours? So who operating here, fixing here? That's just people have that here. Okay. So I'm saying, because you're here. So you will tell everybody for me, please. All right, so what's the day? Wednesday? By Friday. We want all of it. This is no longer a garage.
More news ahead when we return. Stay with us.
We'll be right back.
Have a 30 or 60-minute television show? Don't let your message go unheard. Whether it's religion, sports, health, food, or human interest, there's never been a better time to get your program on television. Join Trinidad and Tobago's newest TV network, the I.A.N. network, where real content, real matters, and real people connect with audiences every day. Prime airtime is filling fast. Secure your weekly broadcast today and put your brand, ministry, business, or message in front of viewers across the nation. Call now to book your airtime. Share your story. Build your audience. Inspire a nation. The I.A.N. network. Your platform starts here.
Every weekday at 7 p.m., the news goes live on the I.A.N. network. Watch us on our available providers with more coming soon. Also available on YouTube and Facebook. The news you have been waiting for is now here.
Big savings and new arrivals at Grade 1 PVC ceiling. PVC panels $25, heat barrier tiles $7, WPC panels $32, and marble sheets $180. Day Bay, Tunapuna, Warren Road, Tobago, and our new location at Sangre Grande. Shop today before it's gone.
WellKid multivitamins are great tasting, supports rapid development, contributes to strong bones, includes vitamins A, C, D, and so much more. Be a super kid. Trust the WellKid range.
I.A.N. Medical Center is now open at Extra Plaza South Park, and we're changing the way you experience healthcare.
No more long waits, no more running around.
GP clinics every day from 6 a.m. to midnight. Full specialist services.
X-rays.
Ultrasounds. And the most affordable accredited medical lab.
All in one place. Fast, modern, accessible. I.A.N. Medical Center, Extra Plaza, South Park, now open.
Introducing CTS College's Early Learners Academy, our physical school with a nursery, daycare, and preschool. With qualified and experienced staff, modern classrooms, and the latest teaching methods and technology, your child would get the personal care and education they deserve. Activities include potty training, storytelling, phonics, craft, academics, and field trips. Enroll your child today at CTS College's Early Learners Academy.
Taj Diamond is redefining luxury living in Georgetown, Guyana. This upscale community is rapidly emerging as the country's next crown jewel, located in one of the region's fastest-growing and most sought-after destinations. Perfectly positioned along the New Heroes Highway and the newly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj Diamond offers the ideal combination of convenience, connectivity, and prestige. And now, the vision is becoming reality. Construction is underway and progressing exceptionally well. From foundation to finish, every detail reflects superior craftsmanship, modern design, and exceptional quality, delivering unmatched value. Choose from stunning 3-story residences starting at just $499,000. Select from spacious 3, 4, and 5-bedroom homes offering up to 2,350 square feet of beautifully designed living space. Each residence features premium finishes, chef-inspired kitchens, elegant contemporary bathrooms, and private 2-car garages. Enjoy flexible payment plans, up to 50% in-house financing up to 10 years, and an optional leaseback income program designed to help maximize your returns. Developed by an internationally experienced team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of expertise and over 6,000 homes completed worldwide. Now is the perfect time to secure your place in this exceptional community before completion. To explore all developments, visit us today.
Do you have a business that you want people to know about? Imagine placing your brand in front of an audience that's already engaged and locked in. With over 154 million views monthly across YouTube and Facebook, and over 5 million views daily on both platforms, based on official analytics. Now we're bringing that same audience to I.A.N. News. If they've seen your products on the Ian Allen Show, imagine the impact when they see them on the news. Reserve your spot in the news and book your monthly packages now.
Every weekday at 7 p.m., the news goes live on the I.A.N. network. Watch us on our available providers with more coming soon. Also also available on YouTube and Facebook. The news you have been waiting for is now here. Ready for a home makeover? Head to Felicity Furniture and Appliances, where style, comfort, and savings come together. Luxurious sofas, elegant dining sets, beds, stoves, freezers, and more. Visit us at Lot 10B, Pierre Road, Felicity, Chaguanas.
Mega month end deals now on at Passad's The Food King. Stock up and save big on Cataly tomato ketchup 750 ml. Get 4 packs for only $20. Clorox bleach 2 liters now $20. Coca-Cola 591 ml. Get 5 bottles for only $20. Fresh Harvest peas and carrots. Get 4 tins for only $20. Green Butterfly evaporated milk 250 ml. Get 3 packs for $20. Golden Brand margarine. Get 4 sticks for only $20. Cold soft drink 2 liters. Get 3 bottles for only $20. Cataly pasta cuts. Get 5 packs for just $20. Matook's peanut butter 250 grams. 2 tubs now $20. Don't miss these mega month-end deals at Passad's The Food King. Sale end August 5th, 2026 or while stocks last.
Passad, quality value, that's our way. The real Passad's, we're here to stay. The Food King Passad's.
We're back with the news on the I.A.N. network.
All might be dancing, but it is a grave situation in South Trinidad as the bowlers have taken center stage in a gripping test match between the West Indies and Pakistan, with both attacks dominating on day 3. Well, after Sheikh Hope's 92 and Kaveem Hodges' 84 anchored the Windies to 311 in their first innings, Pakistan, they made a strong response, ending day 2 on 199 for 3. But the breakthrough came from Graves, whose outstanding 5-wicket haul ripped through the middle and lower order, while Kimar Roach and Shamar Joseph claimed 2 wickets apiece to contain the visitors for 282, despite a century from Shan Mahmood. Well, Pakistan's seamers then hit back with equal intensity. Mohammad Abbas produced a masterclass in accuracy, grabbing 3 wickets and conceding just 14 runs from 13 overs, while Khurram Shahzad chipped in with 2 wickets to leave the Windies struggling at 110 for 7 in their second innings. Well, despite that collapse, the Windies still hold a 139-run lead heading into day 4, with Kimar Roach and Shamar Joseph at the crease, looking to stretch that advantage even further.
Feels really, really good. For me, it's always just about helping the team, and I will continue to say it. Wherever department, whether bat, ball, in the field, just trying to help the team as much as possible. Today was with the ball, and just being as disciplined as possible. I think that's what I really, really strive on.
All right, there we go. Discipline, the key words. All right, warm up the fireworks as TKR cricket fans will have a new date to circle on the calendar as the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League has moved Trinbago Knight Riders' highly anticipated clash with the Guyana Amazon Warriors to Monday, August 31st. Well, just a reminder, that's Independence Day. The already sold out fixture, that's right, already sold out, replaces the previous match against the Jamaica Kingsmen, which now moves to Saturday, August 29th. The change means fans can now look forward to a blockbuster holiday showdown at the Queen's Park Oval. The updated schedule comes as tickets for TKR's home matches are now on sale, with the 5-time champions set to play all 5 of their group stage fixtures at the Oval between August 26th and September 2nd. Oh, Trinidad and Tobago head coach Derek King says Saturday's 1-0 loss to Louisville City was a valuable lesson for his young squad as preparations continue for the CONCACAF Nations League. King says that the match highlighted the intensity, discipline, and responsibility required at the international level, stressing that representing Trinidad and Tobago is earned and not guaranteed. And TTFA President Kieran Edwards is standing firmly behind the coach and the team.
We have a good team, but they need to gel, they need to build some synergy. Coach King has been looking at younger players to come through to start that World Cup campaign 2030. And that's the process. The process is to now see the team gelling a bit more, moving on from World Cup campaign, seeing the guys having more international experience because they're playing with their clubs, and now having some more international experience under their belt, and see how the team continue to grow.
Well, Warriors coach Derek King used a mainly local squad for the warm-up match on Saturday, and the president admits that the local leagues need further development.
That program, the push in terms of what we do, how we enhance our local PFL league would help greatly. I know I've had discussions with Coach King. He will meet with the coaches in terms of what he's looking to do. Our strategic plan for 27 to 30 would focus on the TTPFL, would focus on youth development.
And Edwards, who was invited by FIFA, you'd see a video here, to view some of the World Cup matches, remains adamant that the national team is not that far apart in quality from other international teams.
When you look at the game now, we are not that far off. We are not that far off. When you look at even World Cup qualification, when you look at Curacao qualifying for the World Cup, just based on the numbers, we are one goal away from qualifying first or second. That's the reality. One goal away. A goal to win any of those games that we drew, because we only lose one game. Trinidad lose one game in our World Cup qualifications. And it's those fine margins. I think the group, being young, being inexperienced for international football, they would have experienced that. And for certain, they don't want to experience it again. I think we'll be better as a nation for it in terms of this group of players.
Oh, who are you going to call when you need some goals? Well, all eyes are on the Spice Man as TNT winger Tyrese Spicer is making his mark in Major League Soccer. The 24-year-old secured the second consecutive match. Scored in that match, netting the winner. You can see it here, some nice tiki-taka. And then the boom shakalaka in the back of the net as the Orlando City edge Eastern Conference leaders Nashville SC 1-0 on Saturday. Introduced as a second-half substitute, Spicer latched onto that beauty to put the match to bed in the 72nd minute and hand Orlando all 3 points. The victory also ended Nashville's 11-match unbeaten streak. At the same time, Spicer's rich vein of form will be welcome news for Soca Warriors head coach Derek King ahead of September's CONCACAF Nations League campaign. Oh, they got locked up and now they are out. Well, literally out, as the TT Premier League side Prison FC crashed out of the CFU Caribbean Club Shield this weekend after suffering a thrilling 4-3 defeat to Guyana's Slingers FC in their round of 16 clash at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. After falling behind early to the Jamal Shabazz coach Slingers, the hosts responded through defender Ronell Paul and then new signing Ezekiel Kesa to carry a 2-1 advantage into the break. But Slingers mounted an impressive second-half comeback as Kesa, you see him here, finding the top corner, and Beckford completed his brace with that. And then later, Beckford had completed another brace with a skyscraper header before Niran Barrow and TNT International Darrell Zoom Zoom Garcia found the net to put the visitors firmly in control. A late goal from Kevon Williams. Well, that gave Prisons hope, but it proved too little, too late, as the Guyanese club Slingers only advanced to the quarterfinal with a hard-fought 4-3 victory. I guess it's chicken curry. Well, this country is guaranteed 3 chances at the medals after an impressive morning on the track at the Central American and Caribbean Games in Santo Domingo. TNT's women's team's sprint trio of Kyra Williams, Phoebe Sandy, and Tennille Campbell qualified for the bronze medal ride, clocking 1 minute 11.953 seconds to finish third fastest in qualifying. They'll now face Venezuela for a place on the podium. Well, minutes later, the men's team sprint squad of Ryan Dabro, Kwesi Brown, and Daniel James also booked a bronze medal final. And, well, I tell you what, that has just been updated. In fact, they have secured the bronze medal, winning TNT's second bronze of the competition and finishing third. And just another update now coming to hand, the women's team also finished third with another bronze medal. Oh, all we do is win, 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 no matter what. And what a way to leave with a bronze medal performance. That's it for sport. For the team, I'm James Saunders. I'll catch you later.
We'll be right back.
Every weekday at 7 p.m., the news goes live on the I.A.N network. Watch us on our available providers with more coming soon. Also available on YouTube and Facebook. The news you have been waiting for is now here.
I.A.N TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 eyes for more information. Payment plans are available. I.A.N TT, taking eye care into the future.
We're back with the news on the I.A.N network.
Thanks for staying with us. It's now time for regional news.
Guyana has launched an independent commission of inquiry into the MV Barima ferry disaster, which claimed more than 70 lives earlier this month. The five-member panel is led by Belizean Justice Godfrey Philip Smith. Guyana President Dr. Irfan Ali made the announcement on Sunday. Former Chief of Defense Staff of the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force, retired Rear Admiral Hayden Pritchard, is among the commissioners. It will examine safety protocols, vessel maintenance, crew training and regulatory oversight as questions mount over the cause of the tragedy. The government says the inquiry will deliver preliminary findings within weeks, while families of the victims continue to press for updates. Some groups and opposition leaders are calling for international maritime experts to be included, expressing concerns about the credibility of local regulators. The government, however, insists the process will be impartial and comprehensive. Haitian police are intensifying their search for Ecclesiast Telemac, Chief of Staff to the Minister of National Education, who was abducted Friday night. Authorities say the kidnappers have yet to issue a ransom demand, heightening concern over his fate. The weekend also saw businessman Clifford Handel and his father narrowly escape a kidnapping attempt in Delma 33. Police report that an armored vehicle repelled gunmen who opened fire repeatedly during the attack. In response, the military has rolled out new security measures across Port-au-Prince, where gangs maintain wide control. Prime Minister Alex Didier Fils-Aimé has pledged to strengthen security and logistics ahead of Haiti's first elections since 2016, assuring resources will be mobilized to support the election council. Jamaican authorities have extradited a woman accused of orchestrating one of the largest COVID-19 relief frauds in U.S. history. The suspect, whose name appears on the FBI's most wanted fraudster list, allegedly siphoned more than US $32 million in federal pandemic aid through falsified applications. Officials confirmed she was handed over to the U.S. Marshals this weekend, marking a major breakthrough in cross-border cooperation against financial crime.
It's now time for our international news with Dalisa Gurlal.
Asian economies are scrambling to secure fuel supplies as the US-Iran war continues to drive global oil prices upward. Governments across the region are expanding strategic petroleum reserves, with officials warning of inflationary fallout that could hit developing markets hardest. Analysts say the conflict has disrupted shipping routes and created uncertainty in long-term contracts, forcing countries to pay premiums to secure deliveries. Brent crude jumped from pre-war levels to $100 to $120 per barrel, with risks of exceeding $150 if disruption continues. The International Energy Agency has cautioned that prolonged instability could push prices even higher, adding pressure to already fragile economies. Taiwan's Navy is conducting large-scale exercises to simulate resistance against a potential Chinese maritime blockade. The drills, described as siege resistance operations, involve warships, aircraft, and coastal defense units. Taiwanese officials say the exercises are designed to test readiness in the event of a prolonged disruption to sea lanes. The maneuvers come amid heightened tensions in the Taiwan Strait, with Beijing increasing military patrols near the island. U.S. defense officials say they are closely monitoring the situation and have expressed support for Taiwan's self-defense capabilities. The drills, some experts say, are intended both as a deterrent and a signal to international partners about Taiwan's preparedness. European leaders are preparing to enforce a full ban on Russian gas tankers. The measure, part of broader sanctions against Moscow, is aimed at cutting off revenue streams linked to the war in Ukraine. Officials say the ban will take effect later this year, forcing Europe to rely more heavily on alternative suppliers. Energy analysts warn the decision could tighten global markets further, especially as Asian demand rises amid the Iran conflict. Countries such as Germany and Italy are accelerating investments in renewable energy and liquefied natural gas infrastructure to offset the loss. The European Commission insists that the ban is necessary to maintain pressure on Russia, despite concerns about higher costs for consumers.
It's now time for your I.A.N. weather update.
For the period tonight until midnight, Trinidad and Tobago will experience patches of showers with a 40% chance of an isolated thunderstorm. Tomorrow begins with generally sunny and hazy conditions with a few showers possible during the day. There's also a 40% chance of isolated showers or thunderstorms. Seas remain moderate with waves reaching from 1.3 to 1.5 meters in open waters. The Met Service warns that there is a relatively mild concentration of Saharan dust remains across the region. Therefore, sensitive persons are advised to take the necessary precautions. And that's your I.A.N. weather update.
And that brings us to the end of our newscast. I'm Keisha Marie Charles. On behalf of all of us here, thanks for watching and have a good night.